friends, Miss Dani from the Pleasant Hills Public Library, and I'm so glad that you're here with me tonight for our virtual PJ Family Storytime, Snowmen at Night. Now, what do snowmen do at night? I wonder. Let's find out with some stories and songs. Before we can get to our stories, we need to start with our hello song. So I hope you're all comfy and cozy and ready to sing with me. For our first verse, we're going to wave our arms nice and big, but be careful, don't bonk the person next to you. Are you ready? Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Very good, let's clap our hands. Hello everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Hello everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Fantastic! Let's stomp those feet. Hello everybody, and stomp your feet. Stomp your feet. Stomp your feet. Hello everybody, and stomp your feet. Stomp your feet today. Very good. Now, do you think that we could stomp our feet really, really fast? Yeah? You want to try? Mr. Monkey wants to try. Let's do it on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Fast! Whoa, freeze! Whew, that was crazy fast. So now let's do the opposite. What is the opposite of fast? That's right. It's slow. So let's do some slow stomping. Very good. Now, let's see. Do you think that we can stomp our feet big and loud? You do? All right, let's try it. So last time we counted up to 3. This time we're going to count down from 3. Are you ready, friends? 3, 2, 1. Big and loud! Whoa, freeze! Whew, that was crazy! Now let's do the opposite. What is the opposite of big and loud? That's right. Small and quiet. So let's do some tiptoe stomping. Very good, my friends. And now our bodies are ready for stories. Our first story tonight is part of a series, and it's also the title book of our program. This is Snowmen at Night, written by Carolyn Bruner and illustrated by Mark Bruner. So an interesting fact about this series, if you check one out, it's a little easier to tell than here on the video, but our illustrator likes to hide pictures in the pictures, meaning if you look closely, you might see a Santa face or a dinosaur or a kitty cat. So while I'm reading, see if you can find them. But like I said, it's a little harder to translate that on video, so you can check this book out using our curbside pickup service. To do that, you'd give us a call at 412-655-2424 or send us an email to pleasanthills@einetwork.net. Are you ready, friends? One wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped and his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? So let's pause 1 second. Do you see the Santa face? There he is. I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by the snowman mothers. Now, why can't they have hot cocoa? Because they would melt. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. Whoa! After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do some skating tricks on the ice. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other until they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Watch out! Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So, if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. Do you think that's what really happened? Maybe, but maybe also the sun came out and melted the snowman a little bit. Next, friends, we're going to do a fun little rhyme called 5 Little Snowmen. Let's make sure we have all 5 snowmen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our rhyme goes like this. 5 little snowmen fat, each with a funny hat. Out came the sun and melted one. Oh, what a sad thing was that. Now how many snowmen do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little snowmen fat, each with a funny hat. Out came the sun and melted one. Ooh, oh, what a sad thing was that. Now how many snowmen do we have, friends? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen fat, each with a funny hat. Out came the sun and melted one. Oh, what a sad thing was that. Now how many snowmen are left? 1, 2. 2 little snowmen fat, each with a funny hat. Out came the sun and melted one. Oh, what a sad thing was that. Oh no, how many snowmen are left? Just 1. 1 little snowman fat, wearing a funny hat. Out came the sun and melted that one. Oh, what a sad thing was that. Now how many snowmen are left? 0, none, nada. But let's bring them back, shall we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay! Our next story is also part of a series. This one is Froggy Builds a Snowman, written by Jonathan London and illustrated by Frank Rebekowitz. So in this story, Froggy is very excited to attend his first ever winter carnival. Do you know why it's his first ever winter carnival? Because frogs usually hibernate in the winter, but Froggy is a very special frog. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. Oh, it's snowing, sang Froggy, and today is the winter carnival. Froggy, called his mother. What Excellent! It's time to get dressed, dear. This year you're not sleeping through the winter carnival. Yay! Said Froggy, and he imagined the snowman he would make, Super Frog, with a cape hanging from its neck. Then he hopped out of bed and got dressed, and he even remembered to pull on his long underwear. Zap, zip, zap, zip, zip, zap! And he flopped to the kitchen for breakfast. Flop, flop, flop.
"But, Froggy," said Dad, "why are you wearing your coat and cap and mittens and scarf?"
So I don't miss the bus, said Froggy, and he ate his bowls of cereal and flies. Munch, crunch, munch. Then he jumped up and flopped to the school bus. Flop, flop, flop. Have fun, said Mom and Dad. At school, where the winter carnival was, Froggy was first off the bus. Flop, flop, flop. And he was first to make a snow angel. Swish, swish, swish. And then he started to build a snowman.
"Froggy," called the principal, Mr. Mugwort.
What?
"First we're ice skating."
Yippee! Everybody yelled and raced to put on their ice skates. But Froggy didn't know how to ice skate. He skated like a seasick chicken.
Flap, flap.
"Oops!" cried Froggy, falling, falling, and Max and Frogalina fell over him. Splat, splat, splat. Oh dear. "Hi, now I'm building a snowman," said Froggy, sitting up.
"No," said Mr. Mugwort. "Now we are sledding."
Yippee! Everybody yelled, and Froggy and his friends raced up the slope with their sleds. But Froggy didn't know how to sled, and he zoomed down and smacked into Max. Oops! Splat! And they rolled out of their sleds into the snow, laughing like crazy. At least nobody was hurt. "Now," said Froggy, jumping up, "I'm making a snowman."
"No," said Mr. Mugwort. "Now we are making a snow fort."
Yippee! Everybody yelled, and Froggy and his friends pushed and piled and packed snow into a big snow fort. "Cool," said Froggy. "Now let's have a snowball fight."
"Froggy," called Mr. Mugwort.
"What?"
"Now," said Mr. Mugwort, "it's time to build a snowman."
"Yippee!" yelled Froggy, and his friends all yelled with him. And they rolled snow into big balls, zum, 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 and everyone built a snowman. Max built a snowman that looked like a beaver chewing a carrot. Matthew built a snowman that looked like a turtle wearing a ski cap. Travis built a snowman that looked like a bear with mittens instead of claws. And Frogalina built a snowman that looked like Froggy, looking goofy.
"Nice," said Mr. Mugwort, looking at all the snowmen. "Now let's see what Froggy made."
Well, Froggy had planned to build Super Frog, but oh no, he'd forgotten to bring his superhero cape. So Froggy built a snowman that looked like a dinosaur with carrot teeth. "Roar!" went Froggy, and everybody roared with him. Roar! "Snowball fight!" yelled Froggy, and Froggy made a snowball and threw it at Mr. Mugwort. Thwack! It smacked him in the chest. "Oops!" cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Mr. Mugwort wiped snow off of his coat and glared at him. And then he made a snowball and yelled, "Let the snowballs fly!" Yippee! Everybody yelled, and some ran to the snow fort, some hid behind trees, and the snowballs did fly. Thwack, thwack, thwack! "Oh, this is the best winter carnival ever," said Froggy. "Oh, that was your only winter carnival ever," said Max, and everybody laughed. Even Froggy's snowman. It roared with laughter. "Oh, oh, oh!" Next, friends, we're going to do a little rhyme about 5 little snowmen. You can do this rhyme along with me at home using the 5 fingers on one of your hands. Each finger represents a different little snowman. You could also, if you have the space, do some of the actions that we're talking about. Are you ready? 5 little snowmen on a snowy day. The first one said, "Let's play, what do you say?" The second one said, "Let's stomp on the ground." The third one said, "Let's roll around." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "Oh, I'm afraid I feel the sun." "Oh dear," said the snowman, looking up at the sky. Then the 5 melting snowmen waved bye-bye. All right, friends, now it's time for our last story of the evening, All You Need for a Snowman, written by Alice Shirtle and illustrated by Barbara LaValle. One small snowflake fluttering down. That's all you need for a snowman, except 2 more snowflakes, 3 flakes, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8 million more. Billions of snowflakes piled in a mound. Pat them and pack them and roll them around into one big ball. And that's all. One big, cold, well-rolled snowflake ball. That's all you need for a snowman. Except for a middle-sized ball and a small one. And on top of that, you need a hat. A short, flat hat or a tall one. I really like that rainbow hat. 3 hand-packed, triple-stacked balls of snow, hat on top where a hat should go. That's all you need for a snowman. Except for... what's he missing? Well, a couple of bottle caps, round and flat. Stick them under a snowman's hat and surprise! Snowman eyes. That's all you need for a snowman face. But what's in the middle? An empty space. That's the place where the carrot goes if a carrot is a snowman's nose. But what about clothes? Walnut buttons, 5 in a row, belt in the middle and boots below, a big wool scarf and broom to hold, mittens in case his hands get cold, earmuffs, fanny packs, something to read. That's absolutely all you need for a snowman. Whoa, that is a pretty cool snowman. I like his scarf, his buttons. He even has boots. He's a fancy dude. Uh-oh, look in the sky again. One small snowflake falling, and then soft white snowflakes filling the sky, floating down everywhere, piling up high. And that's all you need for a snowman's friend. His friend got the cool rainbow hat and looks snow goggles, and he has a mustache. It looks like he's going to go skiing. That's pretty cool. And now, friends, I'm going to talk a little bit about our craft. The supplies for our craft are available as a take-home kit that you can pick up in our lobby during our curbside pickup hours. If you can't get to it, chances are you have a lot of these supplies at home, or you might be able to come up with some different supplies to make your own really cool snowman card. In our kit is a pre-folded piece of blue paper, 5 cotton balls, 3 cotton rounds, a pre-cut black hat, a pre-cut carrot nose, 3 buttons, and 2 googly eyes. You will need some glue, colored pencils, crayons, or markers. Markers work best for drawing on the cotton rounds, but do with what you have. You can do this craft with a glue stick, but a glue bottle is going to work a little bit better. Let's start with our cotton rounds. We're going to have our paper going up and down in front of us, and glue your cotton rounds one on top of each other. These are your snowman body. So 1, 2, you might want them to overlap a little bit. You might not, that's up to you. And 3. Ta-da! Next, we're going to take our googly eyes and glue those on. One eyeball. Whoopsie. Oh, they're tricky. Two eyeballs. And then we need a nose. So let's glue on that big old carrot nose. Now, if you find that your carrot nose is too big, you can always trim it with some scissors. Then our snowman needs a hat. So let's glue that on. He's looking quite dapper, friends. But he's still missing some things. So let's glue on the buttons. 1, 2, 3 dots of glue for 1, 2, 3 buttons. Now comes the cotton balls to make it look like it's snowing. When you have a cotton ball, you want to kind of unravel it. You might have to pull at it a little bit. And it won't fully unravel. You'll end up with a little bit of fuzz at the end there. See, a little bit of fuzz. But you can do that with all 5 of your cotton balls, or not. That's up to you. This is your craft after all. It's going to look however you want it to. Unravel, unravel, unravel. Ooh, it's so kind of fun too. It's very fuzzy. All right, once you have all of your cotton balls unraveled, it's time to glue them onto your card. You can glue them on the bottom underneath your snowman or anywhere you'd like. Ta-da! To make the little snow flurries, all I did was pull those cotton balls apart even more to make little puffs of cotton. Now, I think my snowman is still missing some things, arms and a mouth. The best tool to draw arms and mouths is a marker. I have a Sharpie here, but a regular washable marker should work just as well. I'm going to give him some stick arms because he needs arms, and then I'm going to draw on, whoopsie, a little mouth. Ta-da! Once your card is fully dry, so you might have to wait a little bit, you should write a nice message inside, and then you can mail it or give it to a friend or family member for this holiday season. Well, friends, I hope you've enjoyed our virtual family PJ story time. We would love to hear from you, so please feel free to say hi in the comment section below. Remember, if you would like to check out any of the titles that we read today or any item at all inside the Pleasant Hills Public Library, you can do so using our curbside pickup service. To start a curbside pickup order, give us a call at 412-655-2424 or send us an email at pleasanthills@einetwork.net. Well, friends, even though we can't yet be together in our physical space, I'm so glad we get to share this virtual space together. And now it's time to sing our goodbye song. So look around and find someone or something to hug. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Bye, friends. See you next time.